Protesters are gathering outside the New Art Gallery in Walsall tonight, calling for a stop to cuts, which they say threatens its future. The council's considering cutting nearly £500,000 in funding to the gallery each year as it seeks to save £86 million by 2020. Here's our Black Country political reporter Rob Mayer.
In his studio in Walsall, world-renowned portrait artist Andrew Tift puts the finishing touches on his latest piece. He's exhibited around the world, but fears by the time of a hometown show in 2018, the doors of the New Art Gallery in Walsall could be shut because of council cuts.
It's one of the best regional art galleries in the country, and in my lifetime it's the best thing that's ever happened to Walsall, and it's one of the big reasons that I've decided to stay in the town. It's a world-class art gallery and it's recognised as such.
The gallery was opened by the Queen in the year 2000. Its upkeep is partly funded by Walsall Council, who are trying to save £86 million over the next 4 years.
Walsall Council fund this gallery to the tune of just under £500,000 a year. Just under £1 million comes from the Arts Council of England. Now, the Arts Council of England say they're working with the local authority to find a way forward.
The gallery is home to the Garman Ryan collection, gifted to Walsall in the 70s with work by Monet, Van Gogh and Picasso. The council leader says it's not his policy to see the gallery close.
What we're trying to head to is a different sustained model of funding for the art galleries.
But he's faced with a choice between cuts to things like the arts and libraries or services for the town's most vulnerable people.
I had a letter from a 17-year-old disabled girl pleading with me actually to not cut the transport costs for children with disabilities, and I said that one letter will carry the same weight as a petition of 2,000 people telling me that a library should be kept open in the far districts of Walsall.
One of those facing a future with less help is Lynn Dixon. Her son Sam is severely autistic.
Good boy, Sam.
School transport has already been cut back and she fears losing out on respite care altogether.
In the holidays it's hard going because Sam's at home 24 hours a day for like 2 weeks in the Christmas holidays that are coming up now, and this Christmas there's no short breaks at all, and so I'll really struggle because I used to be able to drop him off for a few days, 10 o'clock till 2 o'clock, or some schemes 1 till 3, and it just gives us a few hours break, so as a family we could go to the cinema or go swimming with my other boys.
So do people in Walsall think cutting off money to their art gallery is the right thing to do?
I think it would be disgraceful because it is, you know, for the community, isn't it? So.
Have you been in?
I haven't, no, actually, no.
I think that's terrible. I don't know what's going on then. If they're going to cut the money and that, then how are they going to get the arts in?
Some culture for Walsall. We haven't got a great deal. So it's, you know, it's just a shame. It's another excuse to cut back.
With no sign of an end to cuts in council budgets, tough decisions about making ends meet with less money look set to stay in the picture for some time to come.
And Rob Mayer's outside the gallery in Walsall right now. What sort of turnout have they had for the protest, Rob?
Yeah, good evening, Nick. There have been well over 100 people, 1 or 2 drifting inside now because it is bitterly cold here in Walsall, and protesting against cuts to all kinds of services. I'm going to bring in Andy Summers from Walsall against the cuts. Andy, you actually think it would cost more to close this gallery than keep it open?
That's absolutely right. They just haven't done their sums. The artwork here belongs to the people of Walsall and it has to be kept here. And the actual cost of maintaining a closed gallery actually is very similar to, if not more than, actually running an open gallery. And so you imagine this place with the door locked against the Walsall people, the items that belong to them, the treasures that belong to them behind those locked doors.
But Andy, around 170,000 people go through the doors here every year compared to 2.5 million at somewhere like the Library of Birmingham. Is that worth the money?
Absolutely. That is a very good figure for a town that's on the end of a fairly limited branch railway line. Give us the infrastructure, we'll bring you the people. It's outrageous to compare what Walsall's figures are with places that have got all sorts of routes.
Thank you very much, Andy. So protests will continue here in Walsall. You can read more on our political editor Patrick Byrne's blog. We'll have more in the Sunday Politics, 11 o'clock Sunday on BBC One.
Rob, thank you. A man's